Welcome to Monday Morning Quarterback. I am your host, Ryan Oliver. Monday Morning Quarterback is a new series here at Youth One that gives us the opportunity to highlight quarterbacks who are Youth One members, to provide extra promotion on their accomplishments since we've been working together, also to provide insight on their individual athletic journeys. First up is 2025 quarterback Wyatt Becker. Wyatt is a quarterback that has multiple D1 offers before ever playing a high school down. Keep it locked every Monday here at youth1.com to see who the next Monday morning quarterback is going to be. Without further ado, here's my interview with 2025 quarterback Wyatt Becker. Welcome to Monday Morning Quarterback. I am Youth One Football Director Ryan Oliver, and today I am joined by 2025 quarterback Wyatt Becker. Wyatt, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Mr. Oliver?
I'm doing great. Wyatt, it's been about a year since we last spoke. You were number 60 on our Elite 101. We spoke right before that list came out. A lot has changed in a year. Your success has just gone through the roof. Let's start here. Let's talk about the progress you feel like you've made in your game since the last time we spoke.
This past year, I've been working on a lot of different things. First off, I've been in the weight room, maturing physically, getting bigger. On the mechanical side of things, I've been working on keeping my posture upright, as well as my footwork. And also the mental side of the game is super important. I've been working on identifying and attacking coverages and learning different fronts and all that. So got a lot better in all of those areas.
Yeah, and you were good at those areas before, but I know you're constantly working on progressing your game. You've really taken off in the past year in terms of just colleges have their eyes on you. Your game has taken another step forward, or maybe multiple steps forward, and college coaches are looking at you. I want to talk about these offers that have trickled in a little bit. I know you're a humble guy, so you're not, there's a lot more work to do, but we have Georgia, Penn State, Miami, Texas A&M, and Florida State have all come kind of knocking at your door a little bit, have shown interest in you. Let me start by saying this. How has it felt to be recruited by college coaches and to know that these coaches want you to be a part of their programs?
It feels like so amazing. I'm so happy and grateful that these top coaches want me to be a part of their program. It just kind of validates all the work that I've put in these past years. And also these coaches, they know like so much about the game. It's amazing how much you can learn and how much knowledge they have. And, you can take a lot of that knowledge and apply it to your own game.
Absolutely. What would you say you attribute to that success that you've had? There's not every quarterback gets offers before they really even play their ninth grade season. So I know it's something it's not something you necessarily expect. You work hard, but to get an offer at such a young age or multiple offers it shows that you're on the right path. What do you attribute to that level of success that you've been able to have so far in your young career?
You just got to show the coaches like what you know and what you're working on, and go out to the camps and show them what you can do. So making a statement early really helps if you're a young quarterback, getting to know these coaches and showing them how polished you are from a young age. They're like, oh snap, this is an eighth grader. So yeah, so I think that helps. You just got to show them how much you know, and you just got to ball out at the camp.
Yeah, and since the last time we spoke, I'm looking at you. You look physically bigger. I can tell that you've been in the weight room. Obviously, you're young, so you're just naturally growing as well. Tell me a little bit about how your body has grown in the past year, and how tall you are, and what you're weighing now, and that type of thing.
I think last year I was probably like 5'9", 5'10", maybe. Now I'm at like 6'2", 165, and I'm continuing to be in the weight room and getting bigger as well as growing. So that's great. I've grown a lot this past year.
Yeah. Well, you're looking good. Tell me a little bit about how your off season has been so far. Some of maybe what you've been doing. I know you've been on the road a little bit, and also kind of like what your training schedule looks like. I know you're working hard on the field as well.
We just started 2-day practice, so that's taking up a lot of my time. We'll go lift and condition and stuff like that, as well as work offense and defensive practice. But I've been with Danny and Frog a lot this off season, working on my mechanics and as well as the mental side of the game, learning all sorts of new coverages and new plays, ways to attack them, as well as being in the weight room. Obviously, I've been training really hard. So, yeah.
I know the mental side of the game is something that you really value putting in the work in. So I know you've been doing that. I want you to tell people that maybe haven't seen Wyatt Becker play if they come to a game, what are your strengths on the field? What do you do out there that might catch their eye?
I feel like I'm pretty tough and mature for a quarterback my age. I also feel like I'm very accurate and deliver throws on time. I can also extend the play if necessary. I also feel like I'm an athlete. I can get yards on the ground. Uh, and most importantly, I'm a leader. I'll lead my team. I think that's the most important attribute a quarterback can have.
Yeah, and I remember when I was watching your film, and this is probably like your seventh grade film I was watching when I was working on the Elite 101, and I really thought your ability to make throws on the move, and you didn't get nervous under pressure, and that's something that I value highly when I'm looking at these young quarterbacks is okay, there's a lot of guys that can throw the ball far or do different things, but it's how do you handle pressure? And that's something that I think you've had at a young age. So it's no surprise to me that that's something that's a strength for you and that will continue to evolve as you continue to, progress in your game. Wyatt, what are some goals you have for yourself for your upcoming season? I believe this is your first high school season. Is that correct? And tell me which high school you're playing for now as well.
I'm at Notre Dame in Sherman Oaks. So Mission League school, super competitive league. We have a great staff of coaches, and our team's going to be pretty good this year. So I'm looking forward to competing against these other Mission League schools, and hopefully we can win a championship. I want to bring a trophy back to my school.
Yeah, well, I'm really looking forward to seeing what you do out there on the field. I'm a East Coast guy. I know you're a West Coast guy, but West Coast football is a lot of fun. There's a lot of great talent out there, and you are one of the premier quarterbacks in your class. You have really taken off, and I just want to tell you congrats on all the success that you've had. And I know that you're going to keep striving and you're going to keep going. And one thing I like about you is you're appreciative of everything that has come your way, but you don't take any for granted. So I know you're going to be motivated to keep going. The last question I want to ask you about that is motivation. Does the success that you have early on in your young career so far, does it motivate you to say, okay, I've done this, I have a few offers, people have taken notice, but like I got to get back in the lab and keep cooking up?
Yeah, it does, because the success drives me. So like I have these offers now. I got to go prove it on the field. So I'm looking forward to going to play and really showing people what I can do and why I have those offers.
Absolutely. Well, I know I've told you this before, but I love when we put out a ranking and the player excels past that ranking. Like I said, we had you 60, and I'm happy to say, hey, like he has really shot forward and done so good and proved us wrong. And I love that. I love seeing young quarterbacks, young athletes have the success that you're having. Keep going. Look forward to our freshman 450. I can pretty much guarantee that you're going to have a spot on that. And that's our top freshman list in the country here at Youth One. This is 2025 quarterback Wyatt Becker. Wyatt, thank you so much for your time. He is the first Monday morning quarterback. Keep it locked here at youth1.com to see the next Monday morning quarterbacks and see who we catch up with next. Wyatt, thank you for your time.
Sir, thank you, Mr. Oliver.